Wouldn't you like to develop your own holiday traditions in your interfaith marriage? Once the winter holidays, often called the December dilemma, come, you as an interfaith couple might want to do something special. It will test your communication skills and bring to light challenging issues related to your faith in your marriage, bringing family traditions and rituals to acceptance. If you value your family traditions and rituals, and if you love to create positive and significant memories during special occasions, you can celebrate but maintain your identity at the same time. Enjoy but preserve the values of your family traditions. Be open about this matter to your spouse, and the two of you will have fun together without losing sight of your heritage. Traditions and tensions. Some spouses go to the extremes and employ the hard rule of keeping their traditions intact, resulting to hostility and tensions in the family. Sometimes it's inevitable. If you find yourself entangled in a situation like this, the best option is to be patient and calm while you think of solutions. You can't immediately bridge differences, but a peaceful approach is a good way to start. Discussing your differences. Maybe both of you come from deeply traditional families. What you need is an open mind. Accept and support the values of each tradition. Try to meet halfway. You can't change each other's background, but you can set a meeting point to settle the little glitches. Building a bridge to blend traditions. Your spouse's religious preferences deserve support and respect as much as yours do. Keep in mind that you have to give importance to his or her traditions as much as you give importance to yours. Look to bridge the little differences before they grow into a wide chasm between you and your spouse. Respecting your spouse's faith. Your traditions may vary according to your religion. Both sets may have positive aspects, but your beliefs may be different. Remember that the path to Almighty is the same. If you value this principle in your relationship, you will have respect for your spouse's faith, and life with him or her will be free from tensions. Keeping your identity. An interfaith marriage may not demand you to give up your values of tradition, but it can pull you apart while struggling to keep them. The good news is that you don't have to suffer. Sit down and talk to your spouse. Come up with concrete answers and set clear boundaries. Determine which rituals and practices you will participate in and will not participate in. If you deeply love each other, you will not let your differences destroy your marriage. The little details. Spare the little details if you want. Some special types of food may be necessary on some occasions, such as hanging stockings. You don't have to let go of these fun family practices. Honesty about religious concerns. Be honest about your concerns. If it bothers you to take part in a particular celebration or ritual, tell your spouse about it. Honesty and excusing yourself from the celebration are better options than to be present in a family dinner but appearing not to be enjoying it. Planning your holidays. Plan your celebrations. Decide how to celebrate your secular and religious holidays based on your individual traditions. Don't wait until the special occasion is only a few days away to make arrangements. Holidays as no conflict days. You've probably seen couples fighting during holiday dinners and other special occasions. It's such a bad taste. It ruins the mood and the appetite for food. When you've decided to celebrate, stick with your plans. Have fun on the day, and don't let your differences get in the way. Sharing your holiday calendar. Tell your relatives about the celebrations you are planning, so they can share in the fun. Maybe not everyone will be willing to take part in your customized celebrations, but at least they won't be able to say they weren't invited. If you were to take part in your spouse's religious celebrations, it will be a good decision to tell your own relatives about it. You can also speak with your in-laws about your decisions and concerns regarding the observance of your religions or traditional holidays and celebrations. Teaching your children respect of traditions. Teach your children about your customs or traditions. Explain to them why you or your spouse have these differences. When they are older, they can decide for themselves which path of faith to take. For the meantime, the least you can do is teach them that each set of traditions and customs needs to be respected. You and your spouse can set a good example for your children by showing them that you can love each other and live peacefully despite your differences. Definite solutions for your interfaith marriage holidays. Solution 1. The two-religion approach. You can choose to have celebrations of both religions in your house. You can do what some families of interfaith couples do. You can have one room set apart for your religion celebrations while another is set for your spouse's. That way, both you and your spouse's needs are addressed. Solution 2. The secular approach. In some families, there are no religious celebrations during the holidays. Instead, their celebrations focus on cultural aspects. Solution 3. The multicultural approach. You can have bits and pieces of each culture and fuse them for a more vibrant celebration. Just be sure you're not breaking any rules. Solution 4. The natural approach. In some rare cases, couples celebrate by lighting candles on a bench or reflecting by a stream. Evaluating your celebrations. Your decision to create your own holiday celebrations should only be realized after a thorough discussion with your spouse. Make sure he or she agrees to your plans. After your celebrations, you must be able to evaluate if it has been a success or not. If it has been a failure, ask yourself what you can change to improve it. If it has been a glowing success, then you can have something like it again, year after year. You can then look forward to your other celebration plans on the calendar.